I don't want to.
Why not?
Well, she's a little delicate.
A little bruised, you mean?
Yeah, well, I don't want the other children pushing her around.
Oh, yeah, sure.
She likes you. Will you come back?
All right, then. But it's for Michelle, understand? Not for you.
I understand. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Chicken Licken, what do you got there? You like him, do you? Yes. Well, you can have him. I'll get him for you. I'll fix you up later if that's okay,
No
Jude.
worries.
What do you reckon we'll call him? What about Buster? Yeah!
What are you up to?
I just came in to get this. It's a bit chilly in reception.
It's a bit chilly all round for some people today.
All right, I've helped you. And what about your part of the deal?
Well, you've been noticed by Mr. Douglas. That's a very good start to an early parole.
Yes, but that only happened by accident. What about the deal we agreed on?
You drive a hard bargain, Fields, for someone in your position.
I took it on trust you keep your word.
Is that what you wanted? Oh, it's all there to make sure you're not taken down by your business partner or your solicitor. Did you want the original or the copy?
What?
Insurance, Fields. To make sure I'm not taken down by my business partner.
You think of everything, don't you?
I try to. So, if you ever get the idea of telling anybody how you helped me, I can always tell them how you've been helping yourself. Oh, and don't fret, Fields. We make a great business combination.
The girls reckon there's some kind of trouble brewing, Neil. You heard anything?
No.
Something to do with Mr. Faulkner and Ferguson.
Ah, well, I stick to the infirmary, and that way I don't get into trouble.
Yeah. Neil, I won't be getting into trouble, will I, over these tests?
Not as long as you do what I said. Now, what is it?
As soon as your doctor friend leaves the examination room, I slip out and I go to the storeroom on the same floor and I pick up the clothes that you're going to leave and don't forget me makeup. And then I go and wait in the car park.
And that's where I'll be. See? It's easy, isn't it?
I hope it's as easy when I get there.
Of course it will. And we'll have a lovely afternoon together and no one will ever be the wiser.
Yeah.
You ready, Latham?
Yeah.
You don't want to be late moving.
It'll be okay.
We're waiting, Mr. Faulkner.
I'm aware of that, Miss Ferguson. She's not exactly late.
Will you be escorting Latham all day, Miss Hargraves?
Yes.
Then I suggest you watch her. She has a history of escape attempts.
Come on, Chris.
What the hell are you playing at?
What?
Suggesting I kept Latham late in front of her escort and the prisoner.
You've been a bit thin-skinned, aren't you?
Look, you've had your win with me. Now lay off. I don't need it. Understand?
Mr. Faulkner, I think you'd be well advised to leave things there. Besides, the governor can see you now.
Come in. Oh, Mr. Faulkner, what can I do for you?
That's my resignation. And that's a report. Not quite as long as Jones. It's accepting full responsibility for the mess I've got you into.
I didn't ask for this, nor did I expect it.
I think it's the best thing to do. I'm not a career officer. I don't want to ruin chances of people like Meg and Colleen.
But you've done very well.
Thanks. But my work has just about served its purpose. I've got most of the money I need for the boat now. Well, to be quite honest, I'm not going to miss Wentworth that much. Not while you've got people like Joan Ferguson working here.
Well, you seem to have made up your mind.
I have.
What do you intend to do?
A few weeks at sea will get this place out of my system.
And after that?
I'll be fresh to start looking for new work.
Well, I accept this regretfully. And thank you.
I'll stand to the end of the week if you like.
I'd like that very much, but I shall have to refer it to the department now the matter has come before them. They may feel that a quick break is better.
I'd better start clearing up my locker and things then.
It would be a good idea.
There's another good thing about being at sea. No department to worry about.
Oh, God. It's a bit different to the one I've been using.
Oh, you'll get used to it quickly enough. Now we should meet everyone. This is Fred the foreman and Ernie B. Smith.
G'day, B.
Hi.
And over here we have Maisie, Jane and Sarah.
Hello.
And Louise, Cookie.
Hi. Hi. Now, let's see if I got this straight. That's Fred, Maisie, Jane, Sarah, Ernie, and Louise.
Well, I'll leave it to you to ease me into the job, Louise. Good luck.
Ta.
If you can remember who everyone is, the rest will be a breeze.
How come they call you Cookie?
Oh, you'll see a bit later on in the morning.
Oh.
Dr. Merton is back home. Dr. Merton is back home. Reception, please.
Yes, can I help you?
Christine Latham for tests.
From Wentworth.
That's right.
Well, she'll be quite some time.
I was told to expect that.
Just come with me, Christine. We'll get you changed and ready for doctor.
Paging Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith to casualty. Dr. Smith to casualty, please.
Ah, hello, there's Mrs. J.
Not another name to remember.
You'll like this one. It's the tea lady.
Oh,
I must
great.
be off.
Aren't you going to have tea?
Yeah, get me a cup, will you? White and 2 sugs.
Well, where will you be?
I'll be back in a minute.
Hey, you've been doing a good job, B.
Oh, thanks very much.
That little place you worked in must have given you good training.
I got some advice from a government printer.
Oh, well, it's good advice. Hey, what's on today, Cookie?
Freshly made shortbread. Come and get it. Oh, leave some for the new girl. Here, B. Bet you've had nothing like that at your other work.
No.
That's why they call me Cookie.
Oh, there you go.
Ta. What did Fred have to say to you?
Oh, I just said I was doing okay.
Yeah, you are too. That's the thing about us married girls. We know how to work. We work well. Most employees find that, don't you reckon?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, my Errol's a terrific bloke, but he hasn't got the greatest job. And kids these days don't get any cheaper as they grow up, do they?
No.
Oh, take my Kerry, for instance. She wants money for something all the time.
Yeah, and you can't always rely on them spending on what they say they're going to.
Especially not Kerry.
She's a bit of a rebel, is she?
And moody to boot. All the problems of adolescence rolled into one.
Yeah, well, some of them are like that.
Yes. Oh, I'm glad somebody else has the same problems.
You know, I haven't enjoyed a morning tea like this since my old granny died.
That's who taught me how to cook. My old granny. We've got a lot in common, haven't we, Bee? We must get together and have a really good natter later on. Oh, gosh.
Anyone else coming in, Doc?
No, not at the minute, but I am rather busy.
Good. Doc, there's something else I want to talk about.
Now, shouldn't you be back at work?
They won't miss me. It's about me poor old joints. Oh, they're buggers sometimes.
Well, I think that's bound to happen at your age.
Don't you talk about my age. I could still do a round or two with some of them young ones.
You finished, Mr. Murray?
Yes, all ship shape.
Go on, Birdsworth.
But what about me poor old joints?
Well, just keep them moving, and they'll be fine.
You heard? Let's move them back to the laundry.
Oh, reception, thank you. Hello. Wentworth Detention Centre here. I'd like to check up on when the tests are being run on Christine Latham. Yes. Oh, just a moment. It's with Dr. Phillips. Oh, well, thank you very much.